Have you ever had this experience where you're sharing just the depths of your soul with somebody who has no idea what it's like to be living in a body with chronic illness or chronic pain? And they respond to you with just find joy in little moments. Oh, you know what the first response in my body is? Oh, shut you don't get it. Like, stop with the toxic positivity. And it makes sense because when your body has been stuck in survival for months or years or maybe your entire life, accessing joy, accessing pleasure, enjoying things is not that easy. Sometimes it can feel very unfamiliar and it can even feel unsafe. It can be a little scary. So, today I want to talk about why that happens and why healing isn't just about tolerating discomfort or enduring more pain. It's actually about learning to live again. Hi, my name is Abby. I am a licensed massage therapist who specializes in manual lymphatic drainage and somatic practicing. Thank you for joining me today. When I was in the throes of my sickness, I approached healing like it was a job. I thought that I could just earn my way into healing, into living in a body that felt good again. I was perfectly on every protocol. I went to the doctor all the time. I spent every last spare penny I had and then some to try and get better. And I became really good at enduring the discomfort that I constantly felt in my body, day or night. Eventually, years later, I finally realized that that is only one part of healing. That healing could also look like laughing with people that you love and playing again. For those of us with chronic illness and chronic pain, our nervous systems are on high alert, even more so than people who don't deal with those physical symptoms. Our nervous systems have learned that the flares that we experience, that the intensity of pain that we experience is bad, is scary, is dangerous. And girl, I get it. It feels like shit to feel like shit. But what that does is puts our nervous system on a constant low level threat. Always searching for danger, always searching for what's the next symptom that's going to pop up and what does that mean? Ooh, does that mean I ate the wrong thing? Does that mean, ooh, I moved the wrong way? And then what if it was this? And then what if it was this? And then it's this constant spiral. The other part of this that takes such a toll on our nervous systems is the uncertainty of living in a body that we really don't have control over. To a degree, the nervous system needs certainty in order to feel safe. So if we never have a baseline, we never have an anchor of what to feel certain in our own bodies, our nervous system is going to freak out. And then this can manifest as somebody who is constantly oscillating between being super overwhelmed, super anxious, feeling everything all the time, to boom, being numb, feeling nothing, being depressed, being hopeless. And I say all of this with no shame whatsoever because it is so hard to live in a body that is chronically going through these things. I know that personally. These survival responses are so brilliant. Our bodies are so intelligent at keeping us alive and protecting us from more harm. All that to say that when you've spent enough time surviving, your body stops asking, what sounds fun today? And it starts only asking, what can I tolerate today? And I am by no means saying, just choose joy, just choose to be happy. I do not want any part of that toxic positivity bullshit. I think that grief has a place here, pain has a place here, and anger and frustration belongs here too. But what I'm saying is that's just one piece of the very big puzzle that is your body and your healing. I think healing can look like picking out the most beautiful, ripe tangerine at the grocery store and enjoying it on a hot summer day, feeling the juice go down your face as if you were a toddler who just ate a tangerine for the first time in your whole life. Oh my God, this is so delicious and so sweet. Or playing with your pets. If you have your dog there and you talk to it in your tiniest, stupidest gremlin voice and you say, "You're so cute, oh my God, I love you so much," and you play, that's also playing. That also counts. Healing can look like going to really think about and feel what outfit feels like me today. What shoes would make me feel the most happy and the most comfortable to walk around in today? Do I want to wear a fancy hat? That's allowed. That's healing too. Healing looks like stopping, just pausing for a moment while you're in the middle of a busy day to feel the sun on your skin or to hear the wind brushing through the leaves. Pausing to close your eyes and just be with all of those sensations for just a moment. And my favorite one of all the examples is laughter, is watching a show that just makes you cackle or being with somebody who brings the silliness out of you. Laughter is so good for your nervous system, but I can already feel the resistance. It's like, okay, hey, those are tiny examples. I've tried it, doesn't work, doesn't help me. What do I do then? Sometimes after a lifetime of enduring, that safety and that play and that curiosity feels like a threat because it is so unfamiliar. So we have to move really slow. We have to take our time and take little bite-sized pieces of enjoyment. My somatic teacher likens this to if you are surviving out in the desert and suddenly you stumble upon this beautiful fresh water. If you go to drink huge gulps of it after not drinking water for 3 days, your body is going to reject it. So, what do you have to do? You have to take a little sip at a time. Pause, wait, little sip at a time. Pause, let it go into your system. And for some of us, maybe we can only tolerate presence or tolerate enjoyment for 3 seconds at a time. That is absolutely okay. There's nothing wrong with that. And in fact, it's not exactly about the amount of time that you're enjoying something or that you're staying present. It's about taking a moment to pause that cycle of urgency that we're constantly in. So if you would normally just barrel through life and instead you decide to walk slowly on your way to work instead of rushing as if something is chasing you. You can remind your body, okay, nothing is chasing me. I can walk slowly and I can enjoy this. And if you can only walk slowly for 3 seconds and then you need to go back to fast again, that's okay. That's just where your nervous system is at. And as I'm talking about this, I already know that I forget this and remember it all of the time. I take healing so damn seriously. Ugh. No fun allowed. I'm only in healing mode. I can only suffer. I can only endure pain. Okay. But every once in a while, I have to remember that that's not what the whole point is. That the whole point isn't just to survive better, it's to feel good too. If we want to feel good from being in chronic pain and having chronic illness, we have to practice feeling good. So I would love to hear from you. What's one thing that makes you feel just a little bit more alive? What's one thing that feels like your little sip of water a day that you can take in? I think there's a lot of power in knowing that that's healing too, that that counts too, and that you have permission to do that more. It doesn't mean you're an avoidant person. It just means you are human. And one last thing before I go, if you are a young person struggling with chronic illness or chronic pain, and you would like to develop more self trust, resilience, and connection, then I created something free for you because, girl, I know how expensive it is to be sick. It's a workshop that I created called You Are Not Failing at Healing. If you just type healing in the comments, then I will send it in a link below. Okay, bye.
Hey, I love you. Mom. You little silly today. Little weirdo. Should I braid my armpit hairs? I don't think I could do that with one hand. Okay, love you. Bye, bitches.